Hey everybody, hey everybody. Do I got some? Oh, okay, I thought I had lipstick on my teeth, child. What? Hell no. All right, here we go. How's everybody doing? Welcome to my channel, Empress B Healing Energy. My name is Brittany. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started with the Cancer reading here. And then we're gonna do a few more. I hope everybody's doing well, enjoying the holiday season. I know I am. I got my little, yeah, I know y'all. Oh, I thought these were so cute at the department store, so I had to pick them up. Like, I had to pick them up. All right, so we're gonna do a quick love reading for Cancer right now. You don't have to be a Cancer sun sign or anything like that. Honestly, when I watch readings, I watch all signs because I know that there's a message that could be in any reading for me. You have so many charts that could have any sign in them, so don't really pay attention to the sun sign thing. Oh, I'm a Cancer, so I gotta watch Cancer. No, because I started off doing that and I realized I was missing so many messages by just sticking to my big three: Libra, Leo, and Sag. You know what I mean? And once I started watching other ones, I was like, oh, whole time, you know, I'm finding messages in Aries and goddamn Taurus, and these are not signs that are in either of my tropical or Vedic charts. But honey, messages, it was me. I knew, you know what I'm saying, that certain parts that I had no choice but to resonate with. So that's your sign to just tune in, whether you are a Cancer or not, whether you have Cancer in your whatever chart or not, you know. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start with my situations and more situations deck mixed up, just so I can get a preface of what the message is going to entail, the tone of the overall message. In my previous recordings, I definitely relied on my intuition to start the preface, but it's fun to use my Oracle decks just, you know, a little bit more, and this is the perfect way to utilize them. So that's why I'm deciding to do the rest of the signs, because I started off with Taurus and Aries, you know, the rest of the signs with some situations here or different Oracle decks. I have plenty. So I want to use these. These are my favorite ones to get down to some more adult situations. So far, I definitely need more. I've seen a lot of other newer decks being used in other readings that I definitely want to get my hands on. So stay tuned, guys, because I'm definitely going to be using some newer, more, you know, just more mature setting and whatever information in other decks. So I plan on doing that for sure. Oh my freaking gosh, y'all. I'm sitting up here. Some of them are facing the right way and some are not. Lord have mercy. I'm over here just too excited to start this reading. Give me a second so I can make sure they're all facing the same way, honey, because if they're not, this is going to be a mess. Okay, so I didn't shuffle them all together like that. I caught myself mid-shuffle and noticed some were facing the wrong way. So let me just get this together. But yeah, I really hope everybody's doing well right now. You know, no sickness. We're all healthy. We're happy. We're living and all of this. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and get started without further ado. Thank you so much, Spirit, for your protection and your wisdom. Please allow me to get clear and concise messages here. Please block anything that is not of the divine. I want the door shut on it immediately. Thank you so much to my archangels, to the archangels that are protecting me, my spirit team in totality, my spirit guides, my ancestors. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for allowing me to be able to do this. And I hope whatever message comes out helps whoever it is for. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Whew. All right, let's see what's going on for you, Cancer. Let's get the preface here. Let's see. Let's get the overall tone. Thank you, Spirit. What's going on with Cancer? What's going on with Cancer? Give me a few, please. Realization, awareness, finding out, coming to light. Okay, so somebody's having an aha moment. Okay, like I said, this is a love reading, so somebody could be realizing that they do have feelings for you, or that it could have been a separation and they feel like, I don't think that there's anybody else out there for me but this person. You know what I mean? Like the grass ain't greener type shit, but I could be wrong. Let's see. Anything else, Spirit? Entrapment, pregnancy, money, heartstrings. So somebody could be trying to hold somebody back saying they're pregnant, or there could be a pregnancy here that separated you and somebody else. You could have been the person that got pregnant and they got scared and got, you know, got cold feet and like ran off from you. Or vice versa. You could have gotten the cold feet and ran off from somebody who said they were pregnant by you. I hope not. But, you know, we live and we learn. You know what I mean? We're not all perfect. But I hope this is something that you are trying to get back right. Family, blood ties, inner circle. All right. So family could have something to do with this. Maybe family on either end is trying to persuade you or your person to either do the right or the wrong thing. Hamster wheel, surviving, daily hustle. Yeah, so I feel like there is a financial reason why you got scared or why this person got scared. And then we have playroom, sexual hidden secrets. Resurfacing, reappearing after a period of hiding. This playroom is really, who could this be about? And what is this? Because it's giving, I mean, if you see the card here, it's looking a little freaky. It's looking a little BDSM. It's, you know what I mean? So, and then on the bottom of the deck, we have, like I said, resurfacing, reappearing after a period of hiding. So yeah, somebody could have definitely ran off from you and blocked you, or vice versa, because of a pregnancy that maybe they got somebody else pregnant or you became pregnant. But somebody's definitely watching you online to see how you're holding up. And I feel like they're liking the fact that you are remaining strong and you're deciding to take the high road. And I feel like it's giving them a level of guilt. They see this relationship for the long term. TikTok deadline, time running out. Yeah, so somebody's needing to say something before they feel like it's too late. Okay, so it's giving that maybe you weren't the person that got pregnant, but they got somebody pregnant, or somebody's trying to scare somebody into coming towards them saying, oh, I'm pregnant. And then I saw courtroom. I did see courtroom in here. Supplement accessories, supplementing a relationship. I'm getting a really wholesome energy from you, Cancer. It's almost as if you don't, you want the wholesome home life. You know what I mean? You don't want, you're not somebody that does all the extra freaky stuff and all of that. I feel like you're somebody that is very, very innocent in nature. And I feel like this person does like that about you. It's like very refreshing to this person. But there is something or whatever, this person could be more experienced than you. And I feel like there is somebody that really brings out that other shadow side of them in the bedroom. And it keeps them intrigued enough to like go back there to get whatever that other person gives them. Okay. And it could just be sexually, or this person like provides a level of excitement maybe that they did not see in you, but they now are realizing that it really was surface level. It really was just, it had no substance to it. It's excitement, but it's no substance. It's not what they know that they need long term. Drastic, extreme, harsh cutoff. Yeah, somebody could have just straight up ghosted you. Yeah, cheaters got busted in public. And I kept seeing that cheaters got busted in public card. Kept showing up when I was shuffling this off camera. All right, so let's get into my little table here, how I'm going to spread my tarot out. All right, so I want to get how you feel, how you appear, how and what you want. The current energy between the both of you, mutual energy between the both of you in the center. And then at the bottom, we're going to get the other person's energy of how you feel, how they feel, how they appear, and what they want. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. I already shuffled my tarot off camera, but we are going to do it again, you know, just to make sure you guys see that I am indeed shuffling these cards. No gimmicks, no frills. Okay. All right, Spirit, please give me clear and concise messages. We already have a preface here. We already know that there is some type of betrayal, you know, that's happened to you or your person. Who knows? But let's see. Okay, Spirit, how does Cancer feel? How's Cancer feeling right now? I feel like you're just like taking it on the chin. Yeah. 9 of Pentacles. So you still feel whole and complete, whether this person did this to you or not. You're still moving on with grace and humility and self-respect. And that is something that this person really respects and admires about you, is that they did not hurt you. I don't feel like this person really wanted to hurt you, but they're just really relieved that their actions did not determine how you move from that point on. So that person they have a high respect for you because of that reason. Because like I said, this person could be watching you online and seeing that you seem to be okay despite whatever, whether you're pregnant or not. You know what I mean? How do you appear? That's how you feel. The 9 of Pentacles, you feel whole and complete within yourself. How are you appearing? The Hanged Man. Okay, so, you know, you could feel, or you could look like to this person that you are enlightened by something here. Like, you know, like I said, with realization here in the Hangman, it's almost like your intuition is just, it's buzzing. And you know that you can't allow this situation to hinder you emotionally. So you're keeping strong, and it's like, I feel like you know that you need to do this. So that's nice. That's nice. There could be a lot of people watching you right now. I have the King of Pentacles showing its face. All right. So that could be somebody, and I have the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck now. All right. So yeah, I feel like you have your emotions intact. Okay. And you're not feeling swayed by whatever ways that you could have been hurt in this situation. What do you want? What does Cancer want, Spirit? What does Cancer want? Knight of Wands. Yeah, so you want to keep, I don't know, it's almost like you want this person, right? But I don't feel like they have it all together. You know, this Knight of Wands, I mean, the energy that comes off of this card is somebody that is bold and, you know, doing whatever, right? It's like it's no plan behind their actions. They're just going. You know what I mean? And I feel like this is the energy that this person that has done you wrong or ghosted you, they're harboring this energy right now, and it's not giving mature at all. Like I said, I don't feel like this person really wanted to hurt you, but I feel like if you were to let this person back in, they would do it again. You know what I mean? There's parts of them that's not resonating with you. You know, so they're always going to be searching for that thrill and excitement that for some reason they feel like you are not able to give them. And because of that, it's like they'll come in for the good qualities that you have, but this person, I feel like they get bored easily, and it's only going to be a matter of time before they're gone again, and then they'll come back, and then and Cancer, you know, you do have that emotional side and that empathetic side where you don't want to turn somebody away. And that part of you that may have been suffering from like abandonment wounds, where you'll allow somebody to come back in that does not deserve, you know, that does not deserve your time. You know what I mean? Deserve your love or anything. And I feel like part of you wants this person back. But you have to understand who you are and what you deserve. And I don't feel like, you know, this is somebody that you should let back in while they're in this Knight of Wands energy. Okay. All right. So how does this person feel? Because I feel like that's them. How does this person feel about Cancer? The Moon, yeah, there's a lot that they're hiding from you. Okay? They could have, like I said, there is somebody in their energy that they go to for, like, I don't, you know, for this thrill. You know what I mean? And it's not a good one. You know, like, it's like somebody that does that thing that they like. You know what I mean? And that person is no good for them. But what they're doing is they're allowing themselves to be used by this energy. And while they're allowing themselves to be used by going back to this person and linking up with them, hooking up with them, whatever they're doing, they're putting this energy onto you. And it's making you feel like self-conscious, like, what's wrong with me? Why am I not good enough? I feel like you feel like you have it all. You know what I mean? Which you do. You know, for the most part, you're wonderful wife material, right? Or husband material, however it is, you know. But this person is not really ready to be committed. And I feel like this is what this person is hiding from you. All right, is that they're not the committed type. They're playing and putting on this mask for you because they know that that's what you're looking for. But it's up to you to use your discernment to understand that this person isn't ready for what you have to offer. You know what I mean? Yeah, so this person is definitely manipulating you by saying what you want to hear, you know, and messing with your mind. Like, well, should I keep going on with this person? Should I keep, you know, allowing this person, you know, in my life? And I feel Spirit is saying the answer is no for now. Like I said, and then the Knight of Cups right behind it. This person is acting like they're so romantic, like they really want like something more substantial with you than they really do want right now, because there's somebody else in their energy that is pulling them toward, you know, in another direction. Okay. Yeah. And this person is quite selfish. So they're going to move slow. You know what I'm saying? In the direction you want them to go in. Okay. And that's not fair. You know, that's not something that you should wait on. You shouldn't wait on anybody to realize your worth. You need to keep moving. Okay. Because this person, like I said, they're going to keep walking out of your life and leaving you wondering what's wrong with me. Is there anything that I did? No, you didn't do anything. You just need to leave this person alone while they figure out what they truly want right now. Because whatever they want, I promise you, is not what you want. All right. How they appear. How are they appearing to Cancer? Tower and the Page of Swords. I feel like this person is coming in with some type of communication. So they look like they want to communicate with you and talk to you and all of this. This person could have sent you some type of message or something like that. They could be trying to connect with you like in your DM or whatever. So you feel like this person does like want to, you know, to go and create something with you, but it's not real. It's an illusion. You know what I mean? This person's like, yeah, you know, I have this idea, you know, about us, you know, possibly like taking it slow, but I really do want this with you. And, you know, but I just need to take it slow. I just need to really, we need to, you know, just get to know each other more and be friends and all of this. And yeah, no, no, it's like that's an illusion. Somebody that truly wants you, especially a man, they're not going to waste your time. They're not going to waste your time. We're at 19 minutes. And I knew that I was going to do this. That's why I didn't start my video talking about, oh, I'm going to keep this at a certain minimum. Because that's not just, that's not me. You know, I take forever. Okay, how do they, oh, I was supposed to pull that out. That Page of Swords. Lord have mercy. Yeah, where's that Page of Swords at? And with the Tower, like I said, I feel like with the Tower that came out with the Page of Swords, it's like they came in with a lot of energy, okay? As a means to manipulate your energy into making it feel like you need to be inclined to give this person a chance and hear them out. Y'all, I don't know where the hell that Page of Swords went. It's like, I can't even find it. So, you know what I'm going to do? We're just going to pull another one for how they appear, okay? I don't know, because I don't know why I can't find it. It's pissing me off. And I put it right back in the deck like a silly person. Child. Here it goes. Okay. Here it is. All right. Page of Swords. All right. What does this person want? Okay, from Cancer. Spirit, what does this person want from Cancer? Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. They truly do want to take their time and they want to sow a seed. But what they're doing is they're denying the fact that they're not ready. Okay. So this person, they intend to be with you, or this is what they're saying, you know, actually be in a real relationship. But I feel like they're just going to be like yanking your arm. You know, it's not going to be what you deserve. Put it that way, because it's like you're willing. I feel like there's this willingness to accept the bare minimum from this person. Because with the Knight of Wands, this could be somebody that's quite handsome. But deep down in your heart, you know this person is not on that maturity level that you're on. Okay. Let's do the mutual current energy. Judgment. Yeah, so it's like you both are wanting to call a thing a thing. You know what I mean? This person wants to call a thing a thing. It's almost like they know that they don't have that much time with you. They know the worth that you have. You know, they know the type of woman that you are, and they know that you can get somebody that is ready for what you're ready for, just like that. You know what I mean? With this Nine of Pentacles here, you are a very attractive person as well. You could be somebody too that has the potential of starting a business of your own and creating your own lane in whatever industry that you want, whether you already are starting this, have this, or this is what Spirit has aligned for you. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is the energy that you're both, you know, that you both have. But this person has some things to work through, and this person has to get this other like succubus kind of energy out of their system, okay, before they could ever be what you deserve, okay? And they're hiding this from you. This other person that they have this thing with is some type of toxic thing where it's like the sex is binding, and it makes them feel like they have to have it every now and then. That's going to keep this person bound to that situation, regardless of whatever they feel for you. They're never going to truly be with you, because there's always going to be that thing in the back of their mind about this person. Whatever this succubus energy puts on them when they do have sex, it keeps them feeling like they have to do it. You know what I mean? Or they want to. They get really aroused for this person and they want to go link up with them. So they're keeping each other bound to each other. And this person is kind of letting it happen right now. So until they realize their worth and stop entertaining that person, yeah, it's not going to work between you and them. Okay. What's the possible future outcome? Okay. So the possible future outcome is Temperance here. This other person could have Sagittarius energy, and then they could be a Sagittarius, or they just have this in significant places in their chart. But there could be balance in the future. Okay, I feel like this person does really truly care about you, but they're not willing to do enough to be what you need. You know what I mean? So that right there is enough to say, I'm good on this for now. You know what I mean? Page of Wands. See, this is page energy with the Page of Swords. Page. It's like there's not, the maturity level is not there. Okay? And with you in this Nine of Pentacles energy, you're only one pinnacle away from your final destination here. You know what I mean? From your destiny. So you have it all together enough. You know what I mean? You've healed enough to where you're in line for all your blessings, okay? And what Spirit has for you is not a page. It's not a page, okay? The Fool. Yeah, so this has the potential to grow. Yeah, with the Fool and then the Ace of Pentacles. And, you know, there could be healing here in the future. And I feel like you know this about this person, which keeps you, because I saw the High Priestess, you see the potential in this person. That's what's keeping you confused, okay? But the problem is you're not supposed to go off of potential, all right? You're supposed to go off of what you see in reality. So until you see this person acting accordingly in real life, you need to block this person out of your energy, okay? And they can admire from afar all they want, and it's not going to be an easy thing. It's never an easy thing to do, but you must do that to show the universe that, hey, I know my worth, and I'm going to show you guys that I know my worth, so that either they can get this person, you know, on board with you, or this person is going to have to be left behind so that you can bring in energetically the king or the emperor that you deserve. All right. So that's going to conclude this message for you, Cancer. I hope that you got some clarity. If this resonated for you in any way, please let me know. Comment or hit the like button or anything. All right. But until next time, my Cancerians. All right. Love, light, all that good stuff. All right. Peace.